Happy Friday. What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Getting these bottles ready. 1 second. Happy Friday. Another week in the books. Week after week after week. We got a lot of mixing to do, all right? We got to get started. We got to get started. Hello everyone, happy Friday. Cheers. Remember doing that? Remember those days? Why don't we bring that back? Those days back. Cheers. Welcome to the show. Happy Friday, everyone. Come one, come all. It is time for the Blue Raz Extravaganza. Okay? The Blue Raz Extravaganza today. We got 7 Blue Razes here. I didn't want to do all the Blue Razes because a lot of them we've already know them, and then most of them aren't that good. The only other good one that we're not really going to cover is Wonder Flavor Sour Blue Raz, which we all know is pretty good, okay? That one's pretty good. That one has been the king of the Blue Razes, in my opinion. The other one that a lot of people like, that is also like a top tier Blue Raz, but I didn't really like it that much, but it's not bad. It's just kind of dated now, and these other ones I think are a lot better. Is Liquid Barn Blue Raz. We're not going to do that one either. So Sour Blue Raz, Liquid Barn Blue Raz. A lot of the other Blue Razes just aren't that good and worthy of talking about. But we do have a bunch of different Blue Razes here that we're going to go over, okay? So, the Blue Razes we're going to go over is Flavora Blue Raz, Loran's Blue Raz, Capella's Sour Blue Raz, which I found out is a one-shot. I didn't realize it's a one-shot. OneStop DIY Blue Raz Slush. SSA Raspberry Blue. Flavor Jungle Ultimate Blue Raz. And Flavor Art Blue Raz. So you might be like, what is Flavor Art Blue Raz? It's new. It's brand new, kind of. Okay? So we're going to go over those. I have to mix them. So these are all going to be mixed right now. Okay? So as I mix that, feel free to discuss. But I do have a question, okay? I saw a funny question on someone else's show recently, and I am just curious what the chat thinks, okay? I'm curious what the chat thinks. So I have to bring this up. All right. Let's bring up paint. All right. You ready for this? This is, it's hard to do with the mouse pad thing. This is 1999, right? This is 1888, right? This is 1777, correct? What is this? What would you how would you pronounce this? 1-teen 1T1? 11? How would you pronounce this? It's hard to do with this fucking mouse pad thing. Okay? So as I mix this, think about this question. Because if this is 1999 and 1888 and 1777, what would 1111 be? I'm not sure. Okay? I'm not sure what 111 is. I think it's 1111. 1111. Because this is 1999. You're like, if you're just splitting the two numbers in half, then this would be 1111, right? It has to be just 1111. There's no other answer, right? There's just no other answer. 1111? 1111? Alright, you guys mull over that. I'm gonna start mixing here. So, I gotta say, man, Blue Raz is, so these are all gonna kind of be, at different percentages, I think. $11.11. Yeah, it has to be $11.11. It's got to be just $11.11. In the year 1111, right? Because you got to think of it in years. In the year 1111. Yeah, it just has to be that. Obviously. Okay. All right, so let's mix up Ultimate Blue Raz first. Actually, we should just see what the what they recommend. I'm curious what they recommend. Ultimate, there's not going to be many. Yeah, I think this is too low. I'm going to mix this at 5%. And we are going to add Super Sweet to some of them. We'll just add 1/4%. We don't need much, just enough to lift it up a little bit. No, you know what? Let's just add 0.5%. Fuck it. We're just going to add 0.5% to everything. So I gotta say, Blue Raz is definitely one of the most sought after profiles, but also it's one of the hardest ones. I don't know what it is that makes it so difficult, but it never really comes out as sharp as you want it. It always is sort of like a melted lollipop type feel, which isn't really what you want. With Blue Raz, you want more of like a you want more like punchiness. You want something that's gonna like kind of tingle a little bit. Because Blue Raz in every situation kind of does that. It's rare that Blue Raz just remains as like a very sort of like base layered flavor. Like if you think of like a Blue Raz Jolly Rancher, there's like a tartness there. There's like a citric there. There's like a malic there. You know what I mean? If you think of like a Bomb Pop, the same thing with a Bomb Pop. Okay. Now, like I was saying, I think that this one smells good too. I think the Wonder Flavor Sour Blue Raz has been my Blue Raz of choice for a long time. And I think it's because it does contain some of that tartness, some of that punchiness. It's not all the way sour, but it does a good job of like emulating that. Not to mention that it just kind of mixes well with other fruits and just has like a good Blue Raz flavor. I just think it's really good. I think it's a really good flavor. So if you need like just a tried and true solid blue raz, I would normally just head to the Wonder flavors. Now it is a little tricky in that sometimes it like likes to mute things a little bit, and sometimes that it like dies out after a little bit of a steep. However, for the most part, it does a good job of like providing a good raz flavor. I like Flavora Low with Flavora Bomb Pop. Yeah, Flavora's blue raz is really good too. For sure. But we're gonna put that head to head against all these other ones. So some of these I don't have high hopes for, some of them I do. Obviously I've tried Flavora, I've tried Ultimate Blue Raz, but I've not like sat down and gone through all of them at once. That I'm interested in. So someone keep note of this. I'm not keeping note of this, but if someone else can keep note of this, that would be nice. Ultimate Blue Raz was at 5%. These are all gonna kind of be a little bit different. Like Flavora Blue Raz, I'm probably gonna do at like, let's see. They're recommending 2% Flavora Blue Raz. That's probably where I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna do 2.5. We'll probably do 2.5 with Flavora Blue Raz. But see, that's at it when it's mixed. Nah, 2.5 is fine. 2.5 is good. So to me, like the smell of Flavora Blue Raz is like spot on. It is like spot on. SSA Blue Raz is fantastic. Yeah, we're gonna try that one too. What should I mix that one at, Linda? OS DIY, my favorite. Yep, that one I'm excited to try, as I haven't tried that one. I've had that one a long time ago, but I've not. It's been a long time since I've had it. Okay, so this is at 2.5. 2 to 3% SSA. Okay, we'll do that one next. SSA Blue Raz. So I'll just keep it. I'll just do the same here. So yeah, this would be 2.5. So to me, this one doesn't really smell like that accurate. I mean, it kind of does, but I do get like more of a berry note to this one. I wish I had a titrator for my super sweet that was, it always just only poured 0.5%. No matter how hard or how lightly I squeezed the bottle, it only gave me 0.5%. Could someone invent that? 0.5% titrator for super sweet? Yeah, this one, the aroma is actually a little different. It's not as accurate as the other ones. SSA tastes like blue raspberry slushy syrup to me. That would be perfect. I mean, that's exactly what I want. I get a heavy floral note from Flavora Blue Raz. Yeah, it might be a sensitivity thing. I haven't really noticed that. All right, one shot DIY raspberry slush. What should we mix that at? OSDIY. 8%. So ELR recommends 8%. So let's do 8%. Fuck it. I'm wondering if if there's a sweetener in here. Doesn't taste like it. We'll go 8% if that's what it recommends. Oh, this definitely has VG in it also, yeah. This is more of a one shot, it seems. I'm gonna go 7%. I'm gonna go 7%. Nah, we'll go fully 8. Let's go 8%. All right, this one. This one's at 8. We should be able to remember all of them. I did my bourbon cookie minus the sugar cookie, added JF RY4 and some flavor cured and anywhere biscuit. Smells amazing. Hopefully it's darker and deeper without the sugar cookie filter. Yeah, well, remember, it really wasn't that much. I mean, I guess you could call it the sugar cookie filter, but it was more like a marshmallow filter without the marshmallow. But yeah, I think you're definitely gonna notice it's definitely gonna be darker. It should be. I mean, the biscuit's kind of light, but it's not sugar cookie light, in my opinion. Okay, let's do Loran's blue raspberry. I don't know what percentage to mix this at. %? Is it that bad? I can't even find it on ELR. I can't even find the ingredient. What does Loran's... Is it not on here? I find that hard to believe. Oh, LA. That's right, LA. All right, let's do 2%, I guess. 2% of that one. What happened here? Ooh, this one smells wicked. This one smells wicked. That does smell wicked. Woo. Yeah, that doesn't smell very good. It almost smells like corn. It almost has like a dappy note to it. That one I'm a little bit nervous. Gonna be honest, a little nervous on that one. All right, we got 2 more. 2 more. And then it's testing time. All right, Flavor Art Blue Raz. This doesn't exist, so I doubt there's gonna be much on this. Yeah. Yeah, there's really no recommendation. So we're just gonna do 2.5. So this one's, so it looks like on the label, I don't know why they do this, but on the, I don't know if you can see it. On the label is a red slushy. You see that? It's like a red smoothie. And it's called Blue Raz Fruit Punch. I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do with this. I don't know why you wouldn't just show a Blue Raz. Or like a blue slushy, but to each their own. This is also dark. Like this is a dark ingredient. But we will try. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't smell like Blue Raz. It smells like a fruit smoothie. We'll see. Something's off about that one. I can only get that at one place also. There was only one place that had it. And it wasn't in the US, I'll put it that way. Yesterday I received $300 worth of peppery additive I ordered. I almost cried. Thankfully, Buddy is a swell fellow and is going to reimburse me. Oh, that sucks, dude. What happened? Did it not transport correctly? No, don't mention any names. Don't mention any names. All right, now we have Capella Sour Blue Raz. So let's try this one. This one I've had too. This one we're gonna do at 5%. Now this also has sweetener in it. So we're not gonna add any sweetener at first. We might add it later if we feel like it needs it. Okay. We're done. It's time. It is time for our Blue Raz Extravaganza, okay? Maybe they're at a massive heat wave. Yeah, I mean, like, the problem with that is, like, the most optimal way to ship is with, like, an ice pack. Because you don't, the fluctuating temperatures is really the problem. It's like such a difficult thing to ship. It's a liquid. It's such bullshit. It sucks. It's just a thing that sucks to ship. Let's try Cap Sour Blue Raz first. We'll do that one first since I just whipped it up. I ordered all the new FA. I'm anxious to try them. Yeah. All right, let's go. Here we go. Coil seems dry. It's time to go. Capella's Sour Blue Raz is the first one up. On the back of the hand, tastes good. On the back of the hand, it tastes good. A touch of WS is nice in a Blue Raz. Yeah, I agree, 100%. Sometimes you kind of kill that top note, which some of these aren't very good at. But if you can add a good top note to your Blue Raz, then the WS does help it a lot. This is Capella's Sour Blue Raz. This one's okay. This one actually reminds me very much like Wonder Flavors, except this one's even like kind of softer. Like it's a softer Wonder Flavors. It's the same type of Blue Raz flavor though. Actually, you know what, man? I think if you were to swap this with Wonder Flavors, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. This one is very much similar to Wonder Flavors. It's also got sweetener in it, you know? They're also both kind of dark. They're also both kind of a dark flavoring. Maybe this is mislabeled. I don't remember it being dark. I don't remember it being dark. Does anyone else have Capella's Sour Blue Raz? Is yours also darker? Like, it's not dark, but it's just darker. You see that? That's the color of it. It's about the same dark as the... Okay, yeah, maybe they're just similar then. Honestly, it's hard to tell the difference between the two. It's very similar to it. I would say the Wonder Flavors is slightly better. The Wonder Flavors just seems a little bit more... There's just a little bit more flavor there. There's just a little bit more flavor there. That's about it. That's really the only difference. But it is like the same type of Sour Blue Raz flavor. It's like a candied Sour Blue Raz. There's like a bit of like deep purple berry in there. There's like that malic acid type of flavor. Like that's where that sour flavoring moniker comes in. Where it kind of emulates almost like a malic acid type flavor. Like that's also in here. They're just very similar. I think you'd be happy with either or. So if you can't get one and you can get the other, it's perfectly fine. You might just need a little bit more help with the Capellas. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Do we have scores on here? Yes, we do. Okay. What's our score? Top note flavor? Yeah, I would say like it's the same almost the same exact top note where there's not that much of a top note. Wonder flavors is just a bit snappier, a bit punchier. It just kind of comes in just a little bit more. But not by much. Not by much. This one's good. I think in terms of blue razzes, this sits squarely in like the 7.5 range. Oh, those buttons don't work. It sits squarely in the 7.5 range, I would say. Like a top sour blue razz, a top blue razz. Like you could do stuff with this. Be pretty happy. Actually, I lean more towards 7. I would say Wonder Flavors is probably closer to a 7.5. This one's closer to a 7. Wonder Flavors just being that it's a little bit punchier. You gotta remember, there is sweetener in this one too. There's 100% sweetener in this one too. At least it tastes like that to me. I would be surprised if there wasn't some sort of sweetener. It tastes like there's sucralose in it, but I could be wrong. It could just be like a stevia or something. It tastes like sucralose though. It's like Wonder Flavor. It's like a little slightly weaker Wonder Flavors. River, shut up! Okay, that one is a 7. Sour blue, starting off pretty good. Capella, you can always count on Capella to make something pretty good. Capella sour blue razz. Starting at a 7. All right, which one should we try next? Let's try Loran's. Try Loran's. So, smelling this, it doesn't smell, it smells kind of like garbage, like spoiled, rotten garbage. But who knows, maybe vaping it is different. I'm a little bit nervous about this one for some reason. It smells like corn. It smells like corn, guys. It smells like corn. It smells like corn, guys. It smells like flavor art corn. It smells like corn, dude. I might not even vape this one. I don't even really get much flavor from it on the back of the hand. I don't really get much flavor from it on the back of the hand. This isn't an oil, right? It says PG. Alright, let's just try it. Fuck it. R.I.P. me. No. No. Oh! No. Ah! No. No. This is like one of the very few ones that we're gonna give out on this channel. This is the very few ones that we're gonna give out on this channel. This is a very rare one. It gets a fucking 1, dude. It's not vapable. It's not good. It is not good. It's, I think, worse than any of the other blue razzes. Yeah, it's plastic garbage. That's what it is. It's like a spoiled plastic note. Oh. Ugh. No. We need to wipe this off. Immediately. We need to wipe this off immediately, please. Please, immediately. Woo! No bueno. No bueno. God damn. That one sucks. That one fucking sucks. It's a very rare one. Very rare one. Okay, I think we're good. Woo. All right, let's try one shot. This is one shot DIY. Yeah, this is an SX Mini, yes. SX Mini with a titanium Hadley on top. Yep. I'm gonna keep using this mod until it fucking breaks. The screen doesn't work on it, okay? But it doesn't matter because I know how to use it without the screen. But it's still going strong, dude. And it's got all types of dings and dents. And, I mean, this thing is beat up. But I'm gonna use this. Ooh, it's foggy in here. I'm gonna use this until it no longer works. We fogged it out. Does that look better? It's still a bit foggy. Maybe open a window or something. The door is open. Yeah, the SX Mini. I don't remember the exact like model number on it. ML class, SL class. I don't fucking know. It's something like that. But it's a single 26650. So it takes one 26650, and it's fucking awesome. It rocks. It rocks. It's been my favorite mod in the past like 5 years. Whenever I got it, it's been lasting so long. It rocks. All right, this is OneStop DIY Blue Raz Slush. On the back of the hand, it tastes good. On the back of the hand, it tastes really good. This one is really, really good. This one's really good. This one is really good. See, it's more like a one shot, so it kind of is cheating a little bit. But it tastes like a melted Blue Raz Jolly Rancher. It's freaking really good. It tastes like a melted Blue Raz Jolly Rancher. There's no like sourness or tartness to it. That's why I'm saying it tastes like you actually melted it down. It's like a syrupy. It's like a Blue Raz syrup. I don't get any off notes. Yeah, it's missing a little bit of body. It's a little thin in the body. But not like, it's good. Like there's saturation there. Like it's freaking good. This is gonna be the one to beat, I think. This one's gonna be the one to beat. This one's really good. If you like Blue Raz, you owe it to yourself to pick this one up. OneStop DIY Shop. That's the brand. It's just, it's not perfect, okay? We're fogging it out. Let me open a window here. I don't know if the window's gonna help. Yeah, it might help. It might. If it's too foggy, the camera fucks up. Let's try that. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, this one's really fucking fire. This one's good. This one's good. Didn't even think of my house is on fire. Damn, this one is good, guys. This one's really good. I think this one's like an 8.5, 9. I think this one's like an 8.5, 9. I don't want to say it's a 9 because it does need, like, I do want to mix with it and like add more tartness and like sharpness and like punchiness. It's a little bit lacking on that. But in terms of just like a raw, good blue raz candy flavor, this one is just like really good. It's like a melted blue raz Jolly Rancher. This one's excellent. An excellent ingredient. I don't remember it being that good. Yeah, maybe I do remember it being that good. I'm trying to remember the last time I had. I mean, it's been years since we've looked at it, I think. I remember specifically there was one thing that we did. There was one thing that we did where we mixed with it. And I remember it being good. But maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of DIY Flavor Shack. Because I really don't remember it being this good. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of DIY Flavor Shack Blue Raz or something. That's like an 8.5. Almost a 9. I'm kind of a little hesitant giving it a 9. A 9 is near perfect. I don't know if it's near perfect, but it's really freaking good. Easily the best blue raz that we've tried so far. I would definitely choose this one over Wonder Flavors or Capella for sure. That's 100%. It's definitely better than the Wonder Flavors or Capella. Like that type of blue raz. All right, let's try a bad one. Flavor Art. This is Flavor Art Blue Raz. Here we go. You guys ready for this one? Remember, this is what it's supposed to look like here. I don't know why they're calling it Blue Raz when they put a red slushie on the label, but nonetheless, this is what we're going to try. Nonetheless, this is what we're going to try. There's like cooling in here. There's coolant. There's coolant in it. Oh, I just don't like vaping bad shit anymore. But we're doing it for science, right? Is it for science reasons? Yeah, that one was one shot DIY. We did Loran's, we did Capella. Now we're doing Flavor Art Blue Raz. It's just called Flavor Art Blue Raz. Here we go. It's not Blue Raz. It's like a... I mean, to be honest, I'm going to be honest for a second. Whatever this slushy is on the front, it does taste like this. Like, you see how there's like a mint leaf? I don't know if you can see it. There's like a mint leaf on it. Like, it does give you mint. There's like mint in it. There is like a mint in it. And it is like a red berry slushy. It looks like there's like... it looks like there's a picture of strawberry. Maybe a little guava. I don't, it's hard to see if that's guava. Pineapple. I mean, it tastes good, actually. Like, it tastes pretty good. It's a tasty flavor. But it's like a 0 on Blue Raz. It doesn't taste anything like Blue Raz. I mean... It's just weird because, like... If I were to give this to you and you didn't see the label, and I said, try this Blue Raz, you'd be like, it's kind of like Blue Raz. It reminds me of Blue Raz. But then if I showed you the label, you'd be like, oh, it definitely tastes like that. I don't know. I think it's branded incorrectly. I think it's just branded incorrectly. They should brand this as like red berry slushy mint. Like a red berry slushy mint. There's like a hint of Blue Raz in there. It's not useless. Like, you can mix with this. It does have good flavor. I think the flavor is pretty interesting. There is like a again, there is like a coolant aspect to this. Wow, they actually give you the full ingredient listing on here. PG flavoring, acetic acid, peppermint oil, trans hexane methylbutyric acid, 2-beta damascene, linalool, methyl cinnamate. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not a bad flavoring. It's not a Blue Raz. It's a better Blue Raz than like Loran's. It's a better Blue Raz than like TFA. But it's kind of a stretch to call it Blue Raz. I would score this around like a, I don't know, a 4 maybe? I want to say like a 3, but I'm actually going to give it a 4. It's because it's useful. And I can actually see someone using this to make a Blue Raz in a weird way. But like as it stands on its own, is it Blue Raz? Nah. It's kind of just a stretch to kind of call it that. It does say fruit punch. Yeah, it does. It's on the label, it only says Blue Raz, but when you go to buy it, it says Blue Raz Fruit Punch. So that's kind of what it is. So I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4. If I were just rating it on like just the flavoring, I would probably give it like a 5 or a 6 because it actually tastes pretty good and there's like good amount of flavor there. It's saturated. It's got like layers. Like you can taste the mint, you can taste red berry, you can taste like fruit punchiness. It's got like different sort of like layers that's in the ingredient. So it's actually a pretty good flavoring, but as a Blue Raz, I think it's at the, it's just not there. It's interesting. All right, let's try Flavora Blue Raz. We all know Flavora Blue Raz. If you don't know Flavora Blue Raz, you're about to know. So just like smelling this one smells like Blue Raz. But it's deeper. It's a deeper Blue Raz. Yeah, this one's really good. So this is a very Flavora-like flavor in that it does it in a very unique way that no other Blue Raz does it. Like it really gives you like, if you think of Blue Raz as a deep berry flavor, like an actual blue raspberry. Like if you took a raspberry, like a darker raspberry, but you made it blue, that's what this tastes like. There's like a deepness to it. And none of the other ones do that. And I do want to point out, Blue Raz as a flavor isn't really deep. It's not really a dark flavor. It's brighter. It's actually a brighter flavor. If you ever had Blue Raz, it's basically just like a cotton candied raspberry. So this is Flavora saying, let's actually make a blue raspberry. I don't think it's Flavora making Blue Raz candy. I don't think they're doing that. Because it's not like a Jolly Rancher Blue Raz. It's a deeper berry. It's like a deeper Blue Raz flavor. And in that sense, it's really good. And it really does help out other Blue Razes. So like I would never really just use this on its own as a Blue Raz. If you need Blue Raz in a recipe, I'm not just using Flavora. I'm almost always using this in conjunction with something else. It's candied though. There is like a candy note to it. Almost like a hard candy note. Which is kind of like, I know it's weird to say that, but there's like a hard candy note to it. I don't know how else to explain it. It's almost like a lollipop note. Like a lollipop. Like a hard candy lollipop type note. Like, I'm using the term plastic, but in a good way. There's like an artificial plasticness about it. That's good. Like, it fits the profile because it makes it just taste more like of a blue raz that you want, which is that candy aspect. And not necessarily an actual blue raspberry. It's just really good. It's a really good flavoring. It's solid. I'd probably give this one around like a 7.5. This one probably fits around a 7.5. We're gonna give it a 7.5. Really good. It's tasty. You can mix without it, and you're gonna get a good flavor from it. But if you want like a Jolly Rancher Blue Raz, or like an Air Factory Blue Raz, or like a... What are like popular Blue Raz things? The only thing that really comes to mind is Blue Raz Jolly Rancher. Like an ice slushy Blue Raz, right? Like you know those Blue Raz like ice pops, like this. This is the type of Blue Raz that I kind of look for. Like, these are good. This is a good Blue Raz. Yeah, like Bomb Pop, but Bomb Pop has lemon in it, which kind of fucks the Blue Raz up a little bit. Like something like these like ice pops, you know what I'm talking about? The ones that come in like plastic tubes. That's kind of the Blue Raz that I'm looking at. And the Flavoria, you're gonna need help to get you to that area. You just can't get there on its own. But as just like a good flavoring to use it, it's up there. It's really solid. It's super solid. 7.5. We'll give 7 3/4. It's solid. It's really good. You're almost never gonna make a Blue Raz without it. I'm probably gonna put it that way. You're probably always going to use it in some type of Blue Raz. Let's try SSA Blue Raz, and then we only have one more left. Okay, you're talking about Prime? I gotta say, the Prime Bomb Pop is not bad. The drink. The energy drink is a little much, okay? The energy drink is a little crazy. But just the Prime, like, hydration drink, the Bomb Pop's pretty good. It's not bad. It's pretty good. All right, this is SSA Blue Raz. On the back of the hand, tastes good. There's a little bit of like a chemicalness. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty freaking good. This one's good too, man. There's so many good ones. We went from having 0 good Blue Raz flavors, okay, maybe 1 sour Blue Raz Wonder flavors, to having so many now. There's so many good ones. I say that acting like the DIY, OneStop DIY didn't exist forever. This one's really good. This one's really good. It's a little like, there's like a hint of artificialness that's a little misplaced, but overall it's super solid. So if I'm comparing this to like the OneStop DIY one, this one is more like very much like spot on. Like it's just spot on melted blue raz Jolly Rancher. Like it really does that really, really well. This one, it does feel like there's a little bit of berry in there. There's a little bit of berry in there, and the artificialness kind of pokes out just a little much where I can notice it. But you can work around that. We talked about Liquid Barn. Liquid Barn is okay. But that was at a time when there really were no good blue razzes. I wouldn't choose Liquid Barn over this one, SSA, over Flavora, over OneStop, or even over like Capella or Wonder Flavors. It's just a little too, there's just not enough flavor there. These ones have so much more flavor than the Liquid Barn one. Liquid Barn, I think, is a little bit dated at this point. This one is super solid. It's saturated. There's a brightness to it. It does a good job of emulating blue raz. I mean, okay, to be honest, I gotta give it its credit because it doesn't say blue raz. Okay, so I do want to say something. It doesn't say blue raz. It says raspberry blue, and that is what that is kind of what I'm getting, because there is a little bit of berry there. There's just a little bit of berry there, which makes sense if they're doing raspberry blue. Does that make sense? Blue raz, as in BLUERAZ, is a very specific flavor that I think the OneStop DIY gets correct. Almost like, kind of like Flavora should almost call theirs raspberry blue, where it's like they're trying, it's a raspberry flavor just blued. You know how hard it is to describe this shit, okay? I have to go into the depths of my brain, which is about this big, to fucking do this. It's so difficult to explain flavors in this way when they're all so close to each other. They're all blue raz, technically, right? I'm doing my best to not just say this one's more blue razzy than the others. This one's more razzy than the other blue razzies. Well, that's what you would get from most other people in the space, right? It's tough to like really like fine tune the differences between them. It's blue dyed raspberry, yeah. This one's super solid though. This one I'm probably gonna give it a straight up an 8, baby. It gets an 8. Let's give it a slammer. It gets an 8, a slammer. Kaboom! Solid. It's super solid. It's super solid. Now, okay, I will say, if you're gonna go blue raz and you're trying to make a blue raz ice pop or something, I don't know if you would mix SSA with Flavora. I think that would end up too deep. I think Flavora you're gonna mix if you need more deepness to your blue raz. If you're using another blue raz that's brighter. If you are, I think SSA you can just build off of this one on its own. You can just build off of SSA on its own. Kind of similar to the OneStop. So far, Fitty, we've tried Capella, Sour Blue Raz. We've tried Loran's Blue Raz. We've tried Flavor Art Blue Raz Fruit Punch. We've tried OneStop DIY Blue Raz. We've tried Flavora. And now we've tried SSA. And now we're about to try the last one, the Ultimate Blue Raz. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Sorteal. SSA and Ultimate is good. I'm vaping that now. Yeah. This is Ultimate Blue Raz by FJ. This one smells the most accurate. I know what they're doing. I actually know what they're doing to this. I know what they're doing. So, in my opinion, for the type of blue raz that I'm looking for, this is the best one. It's the best one. It's more it's more candied. It just has more of like that candied feel, but it really just nails blue raz. It just nails that Jolly Rancher blue raz note. It just nails it. And I know how they're doing it. I know how they're doing it. So to me what it tastes like is like if you were to take SSA Raspberry Blue, but you were to add a little bit of like an apple to it and a little bit of like a little tiny bit of apple and a little bit of like Inuera Melina raspberry. Like it's got like that little extra bit of sweetness and brightness. But what makes it so good is that they just encase it in this like perfect blue raz envelope. It's just the ultimate blue raz. It is the best blue raz, I think. It is the best blue raz. This is the one that I would use for like a blue raz ice pop or a blue raz Jolly Rancher or like a blue raz lollipop or something like that. To me, it's just the most accurate in that realm. I gotta say though, this with SSA, yeah, it's probably better than this with Flavora if you're trying to go for that profile. Let's go back to the one. So let's score this one real quick. I would score this one around a 9. I think Ultimate Blue Raz gets a 9. It's not perfect in that it does still need a little bit of like citrus. It needs a little bit of tartness. It needs a little bit of that zing. It's still slightly missing that. They all kind of are. None of them really give you that sourness that you're looking for. Which is more of like a citric. It's like a citric sourness, like a tartness almost. None of these give that to you on their own. You need to add that in there. But this one is just like so positioned in the blue raz world that I kind of like. So this one gets a 9, but I do want to go back to the OneStop one. Ultimate does kind of have that Melina feel to it, yes. Yeah. Yeah, like that top note. There's a little bit of that Inuera Melina top note there. And you can just feel it. It's like they added a little bit of that with a little tiny bit of apple to sweeten it up, and it just works really, really well. Where the other ones, like the SSA and the Flavora, they're a little deeper. They're almost like they added blueberry or grape or something to those, right? It's like there's like a deeper hue to it. So this is, I wanted to go back to the OneStop one. They're similar. They're pretty similar. I would say they're both really good. I don't know, it's kind of tough. I would probably lean towards Flavor Jungle because that one you're not taking up that much headroom. This one I mixed at 7%, but the Flavor Jungle I mixed at 5%, I think, right? We mixed that one at 5%. And I've mixed that at 6% before. Like I've gone up pretty high with that one. They're both kind of similar. I would be happy with either or. I kind of slightly lean towards Flavor Jungle just being a little bit easier to mix with, but I need to mix more with the DIY one because I just haven't. I just haven't messed around with this one that much. Let's go back to the SSA. The SSA has been the most surprising one. Yeah, it's just a little bit off. It's just like, it's good. It's a little deeper of a profile. It's a little off. It's almost like they added like, if you ever tried their ice candies, it's almost like they added a little bit of that in there. It's not icy in any way, but like there's something else in ice candies that it kind of translates. There's something like that in there. There's like a bit of like an artificialness. It's just a little distracting. It pops out just a little too much, I think, in the SSA. You just don't get that with the Flavor Jungle, the OneStop, or even the Flavora. But the Flavora is off in a different way in that it's much deeper. It's like a much deeper blue raz. I gotta say, man, we have a lot of great blue razes to play with now. So you shouldn't have any trouble with blue raz anymore. You shouldn't have any trouble with it. We have plenty of them. I haven't gone over 6% with FJ yet. Yeah, neither. 6% has been the highest I've gone with it. Yeah. This is fun. I like doing these like breakdowns like this. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. I think if we're gonna, let's rank them, okay? I think the worst is easily the Lorans. Easily Lorans. Lorans being the worst. Then I'd probably go Flavor Art. But see, Lorans is so bad that it's like here. And then I would put Flavor Art here. Then I'd probably go with Sour Blue Raz, Capella. But you could also put Wonder Flavor. Here, let's get the Wonder Flavors one out. I probably lean towards that one being a little bit better than the Capella one, but they are similar, so I'll just keep them together like that. They are similar. Then I'd probably go Flavora after. Yeah. Oh, that's a bottle. I'd probably go Flavora like right here. This is the worst to best. Something like that. Then I'd probably put SSA here. Then I'd probably put OneStop and then Flavor Jungle. This is my ranking here. This is my ranking. Put this like this. This goes here. This one's like right here. This one's like right here. This one's like here. And these are like right here. That's how I would rank them. Worst to best. Oh my God. What the heck is that? Thank you. Thank you. Let's see if you can see that on the camera. No, you can't. Look at this. Oh, a chicken parm. So if you guys want a hint for Blue Raz to help bring out some extra tartness, cherry. Add a little bit of cherry, obviously a little bit of Capella lemon lime. Bada bing, bada boom, you're good to go. You don't want to go too crazy because then you're going to end up in that bomb pop era. You don't want to go bomb pop. Unless you want a bomb pop, but you just want a good Blue Raz. You want to make sure your Blue Raz is the big note and then the other ones just kind of help push it a little bit. This was our Blue Raz Extravaganzzza. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm gonna finish my lunch here. Let's take a bite for you guys. You guys hungry at all? I think it's mukbang time. Any last questions? Do we believe that UK DIY is safe after the government interference? I don't know. I don't know the current regulations going on. Is there something that's changed? Is there something that's changed in the UK? What would have changed? I don't think they're gonna go full on Australia. I don't think that that's happening, right? As long as you can get unflavored base, unflavored additive, you should be fine. As long as you get your unflavored additive, I don't see a reason why they would be banning flavorings. Australia is a different situation because that country is out of control. I don't think the UK is out of control. All right, my friends, I'm getting out of here. Enjoy your weekend. I love you all. I'll see you guys Monday night. Keep mixing. Much love. Bye-bye. I don't want to eat. That's rude. I don't want to eat in front of you guys. It's rude, okay? Have a good weekend, guys. Bye-bye.